Hi guys, Randall here. So I want to have fun with a slightly different team. If you've watched my recent videos, I have featured a team with Shadow Lynx and Black Witch Helena, which worked really well. They were with to be with an Evasion setup. If you want to watch that, I'll put the link in the description below. But I wanted to try Xiza. She's a very unique character. She mainly suffers from survivability, but in terms of damage, she's one of the most damaging characters in the game, and she can actually deal reliable damage to King Mont, to Rain, and to Dwayne, so I felt like she would be a good pick if we can make her live. So this video is a little bit about testing. With the Evasion card that was just released for Dark Units, can we make her live long enough for her to do her job, or will she just die quickly? So as per usual, I'll begin by showing you my team and then some matches. So here's our team. We're running the Black Witch Helena. I've tried her as a Spellblade and Arithmetician. Finally, Arithmetician seems a little bit better. Crazy stats, of course. Abilities on off. The only ability she has off is Dark, because I prefer Drain. Outside of that, everything is on, so it's a setup you've seen a couple times if you watch my videos, so I don't need to dwell on that too long. Xiza is there as a hyper carry. I tried to make her as evady as possible, but I don't think it works that well. After seeing the matches, she doesn't feel like she dodges very frequently, and then she will not take a hit. She goes down after a single hit, so she is a crazy damage dealer. You could look at 975 attack and be like, oh, that's fairly low. Yeah, no, she deals insane damage. When she gets to the enemy, she just needs to survive for long enough. And so abilities on off, that's pretty important in her sub job, so I'm going to go through them. You can take a look, but if you want her to use the right moves, it's pretty hard. And then as a thief, she has Shadowcast on, but the rest of the moves are basically off outside of Steelheart, just because what's most important is for her to be evady in our setup. Otherwise, I would use another sub job. And then finally, Shadow Lynx, very similar setup to what you've seen me use in some other videos. But Dream Within a Dream, Shadow Tether, Tsusumi, and Dark Haze are her only ninja abilities on. And as a samurai, I have turned off Hien, just so she uses Dark Haze instead if she's at a range. Really high attack, but as you'll see in game, she doesn't deal as much damage as what Xiza can do. So that's our squad overall. Okay, so Black Witch, Rain, 9S, no guaranteed hit, but a lot of accuracy up buffs on their team, so they might be able to take us out. We'll see. I'm hoping for a good match here. Ideally, what we want to see happen is just for Xiza to meet Rain early on, one-shot him, and then move on to the other team members, but we'll see what happens. She uses Inherited Tyranny first, that is the best move for her to use, and then Wish for Peace is not cast on Xiza. I've tried a couple different setups, but what happens if I try to cast Wish for Peace on Xiza as well is that Shadow Lynx then rushes forward and dies. So it's a trade-off. We don't get all the right buffs on Xiza, but she's still fairly evady. Now I definitely need to turn off Store, because that is such a useless move. She's going to one-shot anyways, and if she were to use Shadowcast, she would potentially survive longer until her turn. Now, one attack misses, Rain does not even have a chance to hit, but if that attack lands from Black Witch, we're going to lose Xiza. Okay, dodged, but Shadowcast would have still been a much better move. So now enemy Rain is out, that's one target. Dark Focus, okay, sure, no trouble with that. Then moves forward. Now Dark Haze, not landing the blind on the enemy Black Witch. That would have been basically a guaranteed win, but as it stands, it is not. So she uses Drain, does not land it, so we're doing good. Xiza is going to kill Black Witch Helena with a basic punch, and then it's only a matter of taking out 9S, which should not be a big issue. We do get the blind, so he's not going to be able to hit anyone. Then, okay, he's out. That went pretty well. Let's see if we can keep going. So Rain, King Mont, Black Witch Helena, not that much accuracy on the enemy side, so we might have some form of a shot there. But Black Witch, big issue. She can kill our team very easily, so it's kind of a fight of the Black Witch. Which one has the most impact? Both Rain and King Mont are weak to strike attacks, so if our Xiza gets in, she's going to do pretty serious damage. She just has to reach the enemy team. It's been a while since I used Xiza, so this is really fun. She's a true glass cannon in the way she plays, so she's the kind of unit that's going to go as ham as she can until the fight is over. I'm thinking for this setup I should probably turn off the... What is our Xiza doing? What? Why did she go there? I don't know. I don't have any words for that. She just rushed down to the door trying to run away from the fight instead of going in. Let's see what happens. But now she's clearly not in a position to help in any way, shape, or form. She just... What is this? Okay. Not sure what the AI was thinking there. But let's see. So we deal very little damage to King Mont, and then Night Veil, hopefully ending a blind on Rain. So that's one out, but now we've officially lost Shadow Lynx. She is going to get one-shot by Black Rose's Judgment. No, survives. Wow, very surprised. I thought she would die for sure. So King Mont is out, Rain cannot hit the broadside of a barn, so that's pretty good. And then he's probably stopped. No, resists the stop and Magic Reflex. Wow, lucky enemy. Our blind chance was 85% or so, if he's at 97 faith. And then, yeah. Oh, not good. Let's see if we can land the stop this time. Nope, no stop, but I think Black Witch Helena is resistant to stop. We do kill her with Xiza, though, so we end up winning the fight. Alright, King Mont, Yuna, Black Witch Helena. I think everybody knows this combo, so let's just go ahead. Obviously, if they land the Yuna Limit Break or Black Witch Helena's Guaranteed Hit ability, we're just going to lose. But we might be able to keep Yuna off the damage duty if we can deal enough damage to King Mont, so that's what I'm hoping. Now, I've seen some King Monts move forward, I've seen some of them run away. I was really hoping that he would be the kind of King Mont that moves forward, which seems to be the case, so far, so good. Had he stayed behind and buffed, it would have given a really good chance for Yuna to drop the Limit Break. But now, they're going to cast Re-Raise. Our Xiza, I don't know if she'll be in range to attack yet, I don't think so. So she instead uses Shadow Cast, which is not great nor bad. It's going to make her more evadey, but now I don't think we'll deal enough damage to King Mont to get him healing. Yes, we do. So now Yuna is going to heal, which is pretty good. Our Black Witch is going to take some damage, and wow, they land a hit on Xiza through our buffs. I am both impressed and very sad about this, because it is a bad omen. Oh wow, we lose our Black Witch very early on, then Yuna heals King Mont, probably getting him back to full HP. Let's see, yes, 6,000 healing. Not great, and we don't one-shot him, so Yuna's going to heal again. Another attack that misses, but King Mont is surprisingly accurate in their team. He's the one that dealt all the damage so far. Shadow Lynx finally takes him out for the first time, but he has Re-Raise, Yuna is going to heal him back, so this is a defeat. I would have to look at their setup to see just how that King Mont landed all these attacks. Did he have 10% chance to hit and land them all? Or was he actually very lucky that he got that? Obviously, we hit Yuna, but she procs A on Bun because, you know, that's what happens. They keep missing Shadow Lynx until she can no longer do anything because she gets Holy or Unevadable Paint. Man, I feel like our squad had a shot there, but we were not lucky enough to win. Okay, now this should be a pretty good match for us. Unless Yuna lands the Limit Break, we should be good. The enemy Black Witch does not have guaranteed to hit. Dwayne is a really low accuracy character in general, so even against Xiza, he will have to be lucky to land the hit. And then, of course, our Black Witch is going to deal some pretty heavy damage. So let's see how that one goes. Both Black Witch use their barriers. We have Wish for Peace on Lynx, so she's going to be hard to hit. Although, of course, Guaranteed Hit will not care about that. It's something that I should test. I think Guaranteed Hit attacks are not just plus 100% accuracy. I think they're auto-hit. Because I feel like sometimes the enemy should have like minus 75% chance to hit, and they still hit me every time they use Sharpshoot or Holy. So, food for thought, something I'm going to have to test in the future. So we finally have this up, but now, okay, Yuna's not in range to hit us, which is pretty good. We're going to use Dark Rod, deal some okay damage, but Aeon Bond removes all of that. And then Dwayne cannot hit Xiza easily, but he can definitely hit our Black Witch. So let's see how much damage he does. Pretty heavy damage. He is now back to full life, but that was his last hit on our team, because now he's blind. Let's see how the rest turns out. The enemy Black Witch begins casting, and we cannot go through the hate from Dwayne, so we're going to focus him first, which is pretty bad. Had that not been the case, we would have hit the enemy Black Witch Helena instead, and probably killed her. Now they're healing, small practice, everybody's going to be more tanky, but our Black Witch gets one more turn, drops the limit break. That's probably going to kill the enemy Black Witch. No, they have barriers, they're going to survive. Yeah, they're also going to survive. No, okay. It's really hard to tell the damage I do. I feel like it varies from fight to fight. But now, Dwayne, since he died and came back, he is no longer blind. The enemy Black Witch, again, only 115, does not have the guaranteed hit, so I think we have good odds there. But she's still a very accurate character, so I might be unlucky. Yeah, damn it, we lose Xiza. Xiza is our most reliable damage dealer in this team, so that's really bad. We take away Dwayne, but now we're getting cast from the back. Shadow Lynx, though, evading enough to dodge it. She is out of AP, though, so she's going to just basic attack the enemy Black Witch, who now doesn't have any hit chance, decides to heal, and eventually we follow up on her, keep hitting. She cannot be stopped, so that's a good point in her favor, and looks like she's landing that. Nope, okay, so we turn after she finishes chanting. That's pretty interesting. So, a win. Is our team the best or the most reliable? Not really, but I really like using Xiza, so that was pretty fun. So, that was it. How did it go? Basically, as I expected. Xiza is pretty good, but not nearly evading enough. I would have to find a way or a map where I can use Luelle's TMR with one teammate, Illusion with another teammate, put her evasion through the roof, and then she would potentially survive. Or we can wait for guaranteed hits to be a little bit less prevalent in the meta. That will definitely be another pro. So if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and then thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.